That's what's creepy. When my web guy, Mike Baker, who practically invented the fucking web with Al Gore, when he was freaking out going, what the fuck?
Hello, I'm Michael Baker. This is the Web Guy Show, January 4th, 2019, episode 1. Not overly peppy, not overly enthusiastic, chill, but yeah, informative, yeah, all that good stuff. So I'm going to go over all the things that I'm decent to very good at.
If you're lucky enough right now to be listening and you're good at what you like, become tunnel fucking vision.
And that would be all things related to website design and creation and social media and voice development and video, social media video and editing and all that fun stuff.
Nerd alert!
So over the course of 20 years, I've developed a lot of skills, and it's been difficult for me to showcase everything. And so I had this brainy idea that maybe if I were to make a video dedicated to every one of the things that I have skill in.
Do I have something in my teeth?
You know, and that would be very, very specific things sometimes, and sometimes a much broader topic, that I could make something that's actually fun and engaging and interesting, despite the fact that when I talk, often when web guys talk to people, they get a little woozy because it's very boring information, and it can be overwhelming, and often people are spending money to buy something or buy a service that they're not fully understanding.
Log off. That cookie shit makes me nervous.
So maybe by me talking a little more and providing little bits of insight and little pieces and stuff along the way, that maybe the bigger picture will make sense. This is my show. It begins here. It begins now. Thanks for watching. And so here we are, you know, on my computer. This is, you know, my computer through my eyes. Now, I want you to note that I have multiple screens, so everything that I do, I have to kind of cram onto the one that's being captured here. But this is an interface for digital video editing. This is Adobe Premiere. I started with Adobe Premiere in 1998 or 9 or something. It was Adobe Premiere like 2. Like it just got past the buggiest version 1 ever. It was horrific to work in, but you know, I had a job that was dedicated literally to working in Adobe Premiere for like 5 months of my life. So I just got right out of the gate after learning a little bit of HTML. I went and learned Adobe Premiere. So for me, a marriage of video and web, it has always existed. It just existed for me right out of the gate because ultimately I came online to syndicate cartoons that I was drawing. So my goal was to draw cartoons, make them digital, animate them, and make $1 million. And that didn't exactly work out because I couldn't animate because I sucked at it really bad. So that's a whole other story for another day. However, if we flip the screen here, we'll go to an open WordPress interface, a visual builder that I use for WordPress websites, because I create all WordPress websites custom from scratch without compromise. The only compromise is your budget. Okay, so if you have a whack budget, you get a whack website. It's your fault. So I noted a typo here because it says dedicated digital marketing professional with 18 years of active web presence creation, consulting, and all the dorkiest shit you could imagine, right? So that's wrong because it's 20 years. That means I'm getting old AF. Y'all know what AF stands for, right? Okay, so dedicated, hit save, great. I am so current. I am so up to date now. It's amazing. So one of my hard tasks has always been showcasing what I know, selling what I know, and who I did it for. So in many cases, this is impossible. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to Michael Baker Digital, and I'm going to go down this little list right here of digital direction, custom WordPress. That's great and all. But I'm going to start with the client experience. 20 years of working, hey, I fixed the typo there, of working with small and medium businesses, individuals, agencies, and TV networks. And we'll take it from the top. We can start with ESPN because it's a story. It's a good one, and I'm sure you'll very much appreciate it. And then, you know, I'm going to mix things that have happened to me and my experiences, my successes, my failures, with what I actually do. So I will provide tutorials and insights for people who are looking to get a website built, for people who have a website built, for professional WordPress developers that may be stuck on something that I've explored already. I've been working in WordPress since it was invented, so I have a lot of insight. Although I am not a PHP or JavaScript coder, I am a person that understands every aspect of it. I know what plugins exist and how to manipulate plugins and set up a lot of stuff that can save you a lot of time if it comes down to setting up a custom WordPress website. The things that I'm going to go over are at the bottom of my Hello World page, and that would be all the things like website building, WordPress, digital advertising, Google, SEO, AdWords, how to develop a voice in social media. That's what I'm doing right now. This is it. Maybe it's a very annoying voice, right, to you, but I have a lot to say. And so what am I doing? I'm developing a show. I'm developing my personal voice, and then I'm going to broadcast that to the internet, and I'm going to, look to grow a community around my interests and people who are interested in what I have to say. At this stage of the internet, it's a good time for people who have something to say to generate a community. And what this community can do for you ultimately is gain you new leads for work, because what you're doing is you're expressing your proficiency in things, right? So I have all these proficiencies, and I have to tell the world about them, or no one will know that I'm good at these things, right? So I'll provide social proof. That's a very important thing for what it is that I actually do and know. Okay. So yeah, podcasting, web show stuff, blah, 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 blah. All the nerdy things you could ever ask for in a nerdy show on the internet. So that's it. That's me. And I will be doing this on a very regular basis. So if you can subscribe at Michael Baker Digital on YouTube, you can find me on Facebook at Michael Baker Digital, or on the internet. You know what? Just go to Google and type in Michael Baker Digital, and you will find me at your favorite spot.